Today I want to discuss beautiful, popular handbags, but with major flaws. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Oxana, and today I want to discuss with you 5, I would say somewhat very popular handbags. But in my humble opinion, and obviously this opinion is subjective to me personally, I believe they have major flaws. And if you're thinking of buying this handbag, this video might be useful for you. But before we proceed, if you're into luxury, if you're specifically into handbags, please consider subscribing to my channel. I definitely love handbags. I love chat about the handbags, and I'm open to all possible discussion. It doesn't have to be only a positive comments. If you have something to say, please don't be shy, comment below. So let's start it. And I want to start with my biggest ever purchase in the handbag world, and this my Hermes Kelly. I'm extremely happy that I have this handbag in my collection. Obviously it's something that if you love handbags, you're almost like, striving to have this specific handbag in your collection, and I'm very happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely happy that I have this handbag in my collection, and I specifically have in Epsom leather, so what considered to be a very durable. But because it's so structured, and specifically because I have Salier style, I'm almost paranoid to use this handbag because I truly believe that it has very sharp corners, and I literally thinking that if I'm gonna bump into anything with this sharp corner, I will destroy the handbag. And I'm completely ashamed to admit that I have this handbag, I would say more than 6 months. Oh, definitely I have this handbag for about already 8 months. Yes, I would say about 8 months in my collection, and I never used it even once outside. I style so many styles at home, I try at home, but I'm petrified to use it outside because I'm so afraid that I'm gonna damage these corners. The second negative things about this handbag, because once again it's so structured and this leather is so structured, it's very difficult to access inside. So when I spoke with my essay, I said, so is it okay for me just to leave it like that open? And he goes like, no, then you're gonna get line at the back. I don't advise you to just leave it handbag like that open. So it's kind of, you're not supposed to leave it open, but then it's really lots of hassle to open this handbag. And I have organizer inside. This is actually, guys, from Zumoni. If you plan to buy anything from Zumoni, please use my code Oxana LV. You're gonna get 10% discount. I'm gonna put somewhere code at the bottom. I really highly recommend their company. Very reasonable prices, fast shipping, and the quality is really superb. So 2 major disappointment for me, in not even disappointment, but I would say nothing is perfect in this world. Even Hermes, it's not perfect. So that's what I said, but this is more of my fears, because it's like, so expensive handbag. I find that these corners are very sharp, specifically in Salier style, and the access is more restricted. I know that Salier is more structured, it's more classy looking, but I think if it would have been my preference, I would have go for Retourné because it's more casual, the corners are not as sharp, and the access inside is much easier. So the first, it's Hermes Kelly. Second handbags, and it's been beloved by many, and it's none than other Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. And I have 2 Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse in my collection, so it means I definitely love this handbag. And I love pretty much everything about this handbag. I love the back pocket, and I have in canvas and in leather. And this specific leather I absolutely adore. It's they call it dove gray or tourterelle in French. very, very neutral, goes absolutely with everything, and I love pretty much everything about this handbag. It's soft, it's could be casual, it could be dressy, whatever. What I really hate about Pochette Matisse is this look. And if the handbag is full, you almost have no problem, but if your handbag is not completely full, when I'm trying to close this, look, quite often I find in myself, like, you know, pushing zillions of times before I could able to. And right now, like, see, because the handbag is empty, it's very difficult to close, and finally I managed to close this lock. So this is the only I would say negative, in my humble opinion. I would say if they would have something almost like a trunk style, you know, those slip locks, in my humble opinion, it would be a better. It's more authentic and easier to use, but hey, who I am to say anything like that. Otherwise, I think it's absolutely beautiful handbag, and obviously mine is not first generations when they had lots of problem with the glazing. I don't have any problem. Love everything about this handbag. Hate this look. Absolutely hate this look, and I find it so much hassle, and quite often I find in myself walking on the street with open handbag because I thought I closed this lock, but I didn't. So the second one, Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. Next, very, very popular and once again loved by many, it's Chanel19. And I actually have a video with my black Chanel19. Once again, I obviously love this handbag because I have two Chanel19s in my collection. I have black and gold, and this is caramel in lambskin. And I really fought for this handbag to get it, and not that I don't like it, don't get me wrong, I really love it. I love the color, I love everything about this handbag, but as any things in life, 99% you have some kind of flaw, or in my, once again, subjective opinion, not perfect. So what I don't like about Chanel19 is this chain. I find quite often that it easily can get tangled, and anytime I want to put it on my shoulders or crossbody, I have to make sure that it's you know, untangled completely. Like, see, even right now, like, you see how it's kind of almost stuck, and I almost get this fear that I'm gonna either pull on something and damage the bag, or like, you know, I'm always questioning why it's easily can get tangled like that. I don't know. The second thing also I kind of dislike, it's this shoulder pad. I mean, it's beautiful, but what I noticed, it's specifically designed to be on certain position of the either crossbody or the shoulders. But if you're gonna shift it left or right, back, front, then this part either going all the way to the front or all the way to the back. I find that obviously they're trying to make it right in the middle, but I find that it's like, you know, it's pretty much like, you know, one size fits all, and that's not what's happening in life. So that's what major what I don't like about this handbag. So that's the chain. Another things I kind of notice in almost all handbags, like these sides, they always kind of sticking out. Like, you see, they're open like that, sticking out. In my black one, I actually push them in, because this one is still fairly new, it's kind of open, but in my black one I actually push them in, and I like it more that way, believe it or not. So that's the major things that I don't like about 19. And by the way, once again, I have a base shaper for 19, and they're perfect. I highly recommend. This is from the Australian boutique, it's called M Boutique. Highly recommend, guys. You can use, once again, Oxana LV code to get 10% off. I'm gonna put a code somewhere over here, and all the information in the description box below. Highly recommend them. They mostly operate on Instagram, very easy shipping, and very, very pleasant company to work with. Like you see, you almost cannot see that base shaper at all because it's perfectly matching the color of the handbag. Love, love, love this handbag. I find it's very, very user-friendly, except for this chain. I find that the chain is very, very cumbersome to use. Otherwise, absolutely love this handbag. The next handbag that I absolutely love, and this is one of my recent purchases, and this is Louis Vuitton OnTheGo. Once again, I have two of these handbags in my collection, so obviously I love them. And I love everything about this handbag, absolutely everything. I love that it has two options of handles. It has a short one and it has a long one. And you can see I actually used this handbag recently because I have some stuff inside. But what I don't like, when I don't use these straps, they are kind of like, once again, cumbersome to hide inside the handbag. Let's say I have my bag organizer. Once again, it's from Zumoni. If you want, use my code from Zumoni to get your organizers. But when I don't use these straps, let's say I use the short straps, so I have to push them in and they kind of on the way. You know what I mean? When you're trying to retrieve something, it's great that you have those extra straps, but when you don't use them, they kind of on the way. And what I do recently, I kind of hide them right behind that bag organizer, and the same things on this side. I'm kind of trying to push them deep inside so that they're not going to be on the way. That, I would say, the only flaw of this handbag. Otherwise, this handbag is absolute perfection. Absolutely love it. And as I said, I have in canvas and I have in leather, and I absolutely love it in leather, guys. Highly, highly recommend. And my last, definitely not least, handbag that has a flaw, in my humble opinion, it's Chanel Classic Medium Large. And I love everything about this handbag. It's so classy, so beautiful. I have it in black caviar with the gold hardware. I'm so happy that I have it in my collection, and I'm so happy that I got it when it's still reasonable in price. Right now that price looks like almost funny because the what's happening right now with Chanel, it's beyond me. By the way, guys, I recently did the video of new changes that come into Chanel. I'm gonna link that video somewhere over here. Please watch that video. What I don't like about this handbag, literally just one thing. It's the length of this chain. And it's my personal opinion, the way I like to use handbags. But I would say if this chain would have been just, I don't know, 2 inches long, it still would have been a perfect shoulder length because you can put it double on the shoulders. But then it's going to be a very, very perfect length for the crossbody. And I mean, because this chain, it's about 18 inches, and you just need a couple of inches more to make this handbag a perfection. For the 21st century, you know, the way women operate in 21st centuries. So I would say when this bag was designed, women mostly were using their handbags on the shoulders. But nowadays, because, you know, you have to have so many things in your hands, it's really great options to have your handbag as a crossbody. So that's the only one thing that I somewhat don't like about this handbag. I wish if the length will be a little bit longer. Otherwise, I absolutely love this handbag. I'm so happy that I have it obviously in my collection, and lucky for me, my handbag is actually made in France, because also nowadays it's pretty much everything made in Italy. Very few handbags from Chanel made in France. Mostly it's made in Italy. Anyway, that's the only I would say, flaw, in my humble opinion, about this handbag. Otherwise, this handbag is perfection. Chanel, if you're watching, I know that they don't care about me. Please make the chain 2 inches longer and it will be a perfect. So that's about it for today, guys. If you have any comments, or if you have your perfect handbag but you believe that this handbag has a flaw, please put your comments below. I would like to hear your opinion. What do you think of my choices? Are you agree with my choices or disagree? Please once again put your comments below. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me thumbs up. It's definitely improving my chances on YouTube universe. If you like my channel in general, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.